It's the Shloka 20th, which is about the Atma. So it says that for the soul there is neither birth nor death. Does it come from existent? After having been born, it is unborn. Eternal consciousness is not killed even when the body is slain. So this is the famous shloka which everyone quotes. In Hindi, we say that the soul, the Atma, doesn't have body. The Atma is never born, and the Atma is never dies, right? We all say that the body dies, the Atma never dies. So this is the that famous shloka. In Sanskrit, it's a four-line big shloka. So the this soul is eternal, constant, and primeval. So it is not killed even when the body is slain. Like if you kill the body, then also it's not killed. So this is the very we quote this shloka everywhere, right? That Atma, Atma, and we consider ourselves as a Atma, as a soul all the time. That I am the soul, and I have a body, and my body is going, and I'm taking rebirth. This is the normal concept which goes everywhere. Everybody understand that concept. So now we have to see why the Krishna has told about this shloka to Arjun. Because Arjun was very disturbed. Arjun was thinking that how can he kill his own family members? So Krishna wanted to make him understand that if you are killing a body, then also you are not killing the soul. So why to have a grief for a body? The body comes and body goes, but you are not killing the soul here. So for describing it, the Krishna said, the body element. Okay, now we have to understand very nicely. The body is here different, the soul is here different. Okay, so the body element undergoes six kind of modification. So the soul is not having any modification, only the body having. The first modification which the body have is that it is born, right? It was born, then it exists. We cannot see soul, we cannot see Atma, we don't know where it is there or it is not there, but body we can see, so it exists. It changed. When we were born, we were a baby, and slowly, slowly, it totally changed. It grows, right? From a baby, a adult, and from adult to old. So it grows. Then it decays. Decay means what? The cells start decaying slowly, slowly. When you get old, what happens? All the muscles and bones get weak, so it decays. And at the last, it perishes, means it dies. So the body goes with all three, this six changes, right? But the soul, nothing happens to soul. Soul was there, soul will be there, nothing happens to soul. Only the body, things happens to body. So there is a line here in Sanskrit, na jayate mritya na kadasina. It means the soul, unlike the body, is never born. It is eternal. So the Lord says that soul in the body is the eternal portion of myself. So Lord, who is Lord here? The Lord is here Krishna. And the Krishna says that the part of the soul which you see, whatever the soul is, it's portion of myself. Okay, what is it? It's portion of myself. It's not that you and I are different. You and I are one. It's portion of myself. This line comes in the chapter 15, Shloka 7. I was researching, so I got it. So then again Krishna told to Arjun, the soul is called Ajaha. Ajaha means which was not never born. Right? So we are not talking about our body. We are talking about the Atma here. Okay? We are talking about Atma. So he said that Atma, the soul, was never born. It is Ajaha. Then he said it is Nitya. Nitya means it's constant. It is eternal. It was always there. Nothing happens to it, right? So he said it's eternal, it's constant, it never decays. The body, the sense organs of the body decays, but the Atma, the soul, never decays, right? Many times, what do we say? Somebody's soul is very bad, right? The soul is frustrated, the soul is very sad. We use this kind of lines, right? So Krishna is saying that nothing happens to soul, not any kind of decays happen to soul. So soul is always eternal. Okay. Then again, other word for the soul Krishna take Shashwat. Shashwat means constant and changeless. So Krishna said that the soul is constant, right? And it is changeless. Constant means what? It's not that it's breaking somewhere. It's constant. It's everywhere and changeless. It cannot be changed. So then Krishna says that soul is Purana. It's not Puran here, it's Purana. Purana means it's very ancient, preview. Like everything grows old and after that it perishes. But the soul is so old, so ancient that it doesn't even perish. It is non perishable. It never goes bad. It's so old, it never goes bad. Remember, last time we read about the perishable and non perishable, it was the body and the soul. Same way the Krishna is describing. So the basic problem in this shloka comes that the group of people who claim that they understand Gita, they have always tried to describe that the Atma, which is born and then Atma dies also, and Atma multiply. The souls multiply, right? We always say the souls multiplied, so many people are taking birth, so many souls, new souls are forming, like these kind of videos, and I have also seen, so you guys must have seen too. So, and then we talk about when the body, a baby is born, the soul comes from somewhere and enters into mom's womb and the baby is born. When the death happens, then the soul comes out of the body and goes anywhere. So this kind of theory is everywhere in the market, right? Many people say this kind of theory. When we are saying that soul never change, soul is nitya, it is shashwat, like it's the ultimate truth, then how come it can go into somebody's body and then it can leave the body? I know many questions will be there, so just write down the questions. We'll take the question answers, and I'm ready to describe as many as questions are. So he said that just try to think that if something is omnipresent, right? We say the soul, one of the name of the soul is Atma. Atma is called Brahma. So the Brahm is eternal, it's omnipresent. The thing which is omnipresent, which is eternal, how can that thing change? Right? That thing cannot change. How will it change? There is no place to change. And why will it change? It's changeless. It never changed. The body changes. The change happens in the body, but the soul, the Atma level, nothing changes. So when we look at like that, then the soul was never born. The soul was never born. The soul never died. Atma was never born. The Atma never died. So when the first birth did not happen, how can we think that they are rebirths? So in this shloka, there is a question mark on the rebirth. Right? We'll talk about it more details. So many people who talks like that, they haven't read Gita, they haven't understand the lines, they just hear from here, there, and then they see. Then another theory came here that one is Atma and one is Jivatma. Right? Then they say that Atma is the Paramatma. Right? Many theory it shows, right? In the movies, basically, that there is a Paramatma, then there is a Atma, and Atma is going to meet with the Paramatma. right? We always say that it's a union between Atma and Paramatma. So when our body is just made of five elements, and the five elements changes, take birth and die, and the Atma is eternal, it is omnipresent, it is everywhere, right? So who is meeting whom? Is the body meeting Atma, right? Who is meeting whom here? When the Atma, if like the, for example, think it like a air, right? Air is omnipresent everywhere. How can you say this air come and meet with this air, right? The oxygen we take in and when we breathe out, can we say that our breath came out and met with the air outside? No, it was the part of the same air. From the same air we took inside, from the same air it is coming outside. So we cannot say that my oxygen which I took, which came into my body, it is something else. No, it is part of the same environment, it is part of the same prakriti, same nature. So we have to understand it very minutely. So when the people started getting confused a lot, then they got the concept of jivatma, that there is a atma and this is the jivatma, and the jivatma will go and one day they will meet together. But when we did the unveiling meditation or we do unclutchment meditation, you guys must have experienced that nothing is moving, nothing is going anywhere, right? What are we doing? We are taking out layer from ourselves. We are unveiling ourselves. We are unclutching our thought. We are not doing anything else. It's not that there is a movement happening inside us, right? So whoever has done the meditations nicely, those people can understand that nothing is going here and there. It's me only. I'm only just taking out the veils around me. The coverings, the blankets, whatever is on myself, I'm just throwing it away. So the Brahm, the Atma is one. That is only called the true pure consciousness, right? One of the name of the Brahm is Atma. Atma doesn't mean that we all have a separate Atma inside our body. It's oneness. It's oneness. So the Krishna is making him understand that. Now, then the Krishna told him the Atma is eternal and it's everywhere and it's omnipresent. So it is too big. It's very big. It's everywhere. It is so big. How can you pacify your Atma? Many times people say that, right? My soul is so sad. My soul need peace. We use all these kind of words. But according to our Vedas and Gitas, it is so big. It's so big. How will you pacify it? For example, if you look at Himalayas, how can you go and hug Himalaya? Right? How can you pacify Himalayas? We cannot do anything. So it is so big that we cannot do anything. And it is changeless. It means it is never sad. It is always in peace. Right? It is always in peace. Then we say that Brahma is feeling restless, means our Atma is feeling restless. My soul, my Atma is feeling weak. We use all these kind of sentences. But when we understand that the Atma is the Brahma, why will be Brahma restless? Why will be the Brahma unhappy? Who can hurt the Brahma? Who can hurt the Atma? So nobody can do anything because it's omnipresent, it's everywhere, and it's one. When people talk about that there were too many Atmas, like too many souls were there, it means they haven't read these books properly. It's never anywhere written that there was a Krishna soul was different and the Arjuna soul was different. What Krishna has said, that everyone is a part of me. Everyone is a part of me. There is no differentiation at all. It's the same thing. Everyone is the part of that. It's the same flow. In that flow, the bodies are formed. The bodies are formed, and the body decays. In that flow, the bodies comes out and then bodies decays. The bodies comes out and the body decay. But it's total, it's one. It's no different. There are not too many. We all are same. According to our Gita, our Vedas, our Upanishad, we all are one. It's oneness. If it's a body or organ, if it's a eye, it's a kidney, it's a hair or something, it can go bad. But the Atma is not our body organ at all. What is there inside us? It's the I tendency, the ego, which slowly transforms into the higher consciousness. Our ego, which we say ego, it slowly changes into higher consciousness. There is no Atma anywhere that something is happening, or and in this ocean of consciousness, the waves come out, the bodies come out, the waves fall down, the bodies die. Then again, a next wave will come, another body will come up, and then that body will die. So the Atma, the main Atma, is untouchable. So, how they have described in the other books about Atma, they have said that it's achintaniya. You cannot even think about it. You cannot even touch it. It's there, but you cannot even touch it. You cannot touch the pure consciousness. And the pure consciousness is the Atma, it's the Brahm, nothing else. So, this was the 20th shloka. I am okay for question answers. I know too many questions will be there.
Okay, so you're saying there is just one Atma, right?
Brahma
But
is called Atma.
and we all have different personalities from that Atma.
Yeah. Like how, look at the ocean, right? So many waves come, but the water is the same, right? Some waves are very high, some are very slow, some are big, different kind of waves come, right? But the water is same. The same way, the consciousness is same, the Atma is one only, the body comes out and the body goes down.
So along with the body, we
Mhm.
have certain
E-
characteristics, also ego
yeah,
and characteristics.
yeah. Ego comes out and ego goes down.
Okay.
But that ego is not Atma. That ego is not soul. I know it's
But it's
hard to understand. Yeah. It
but
will
it's
take you.
part of the big one.
It's
Small
part
pro
of the big one. Yeah. Right? It's part of the big one. You cannot differentiate. You cannot break in between that this is my soul and this is your soul. We cannot do that. It's one. It's oneness. That is the height of Advait. Right? We talk about Advait, right? Shankaracharya talked about Advait, Buddha talked about Advait, that oneness, only one thing is there, right? When there is one, then how a God's Atma and my Atma, how can be different?
So when you say the body comes, the body goes,
Yeah.
where is the body coming from? Where is it going? Of course, it's going back into the dirt or whatever, but where is
Mhm.
it coming from?
Five elements.
So it's purely nothing but
Five.
formation of five elements.
Yeah. It comes from five element. The soil, we say the Anna Brahmam, right? Annam Brahmam, we say. So
Mhm.
in the soil, there is a consciousness. There is Chetana, right? How does a plant grow in the soil?
With
right?
with a seed and the, yeah, everything else
Yeah.
around it.
But
Huh.
soil have something, right? Soil have some characteristic. That's
Right.
why only the plant grows in the soil, right? So
Mhm.
that characteristic, it's called chetana, it's called consciousness, which grows plant. The same thing grows our body also.
Gotcha.
That consciousness, right? That consciousness, initial stages, it is called ego, right? In Hindi, we say it aham vritti, aham.
Mm.
And English, we can say ego tendencies, right? And then what we do, what work we are doing, our ego, we are transforming into higher consciousness. That is
Right.
the work we do, right? The ego transformation of ego, the I into higher consciousness. Why all the meditation and all the techniques, higher level comes and tells us that leave your I, or who are you? Unveil yourself.
Mhm.
Hmm? All the meditation goes like that, that who are you? Leave the
Yep.
I, yeah?
Mhm.
Remove the I. So this I, this ego, if it is removed somehow, right? Then we cannot say the ego goes anywhere. The ego transforms. The ego transforms into chetana, the consciousness, right? So there is no two Atma. There is only one. Only one. This is Gita and Vedanta. There is no two. That's why it's Advait Vedanta. That there is no two.
There
The
is no two, but a part of the bigger
Mhm,
Atma, a portion of it
mhm.
should be settling in us, right?
No, again, understand. The ocean have so much water,
Mhm.
right? Imagine the ocean. The ocean have so much water. Look at the waves, how the waves are formed, right? From that water, the wave comes, it grows, and the wave fall down. This is the beautiful example given by Vivekananda. When
Right.
he used to describe, I think it will be somewhere if you search that how Vivekananda described consciousness, he described like that. It's the water from the ocean comes out and the water from the ocean goes down.
Another analogy that came to my mind when you were describing it is there is a lot of air, right? But when we fill up a balloon with the air,
Mhm,
it's the
mhm.
same air as outside, but balloon as a container, right,
Mm.
shapes the air that is within it, right? We
No, no,
contain it
no.
within it.
No, no, we cannot take that balloon example because balloon is what? It's something which we are doing, right? Our body is made of the consciousness, right? Chetna, the body, because how the bodies are made, right? How we get birth. The food our parents ate,
Mhm.
with that, the sperm and ova came, right?
Right.
With that, our body is made, how the babies are born, right? So the consciousness are coming from their part, right? In every cell, there is the consciousness. Those cell multiply, the consciousness and I tendency also gets bigger and bigger and bigger, right?
Mm. Little bit tricky to understand, but I think
I know, no,
little
it
by
is,
little.
yeah, yeah, little by little, and more shlokas are like this. So it's not that you have to understand it in the second chapter only. Just keep your mind open. So
Yeah.
there are many more shlokas are which describes more and more. So the concept here, the concept that there's too many atmas and the concept of bhoot, everything goes here, right? And it's Krishna's Gita. It's not that somebody else has written. It's a Krishna's Gita. When everything is one, then what is the difference here? Then who is going and who is coming back? I personally, I have invited Ghost so many times to come and say hi to me. Really?
Yeah.
Many times they come and say hi to me. Till now, I didn't see. So, like things to, I know it's hard, will take time, will no rush here. Yeah. Rohit, you are not asking question. Is it okay for you?
Yeah, it's okay. I like the one which is invite booths to come and talk to me. I think in our forum also there are some booths.
Right.
All of the rishis were researchers. We don't believe on anything. We can question anyone. I question all the gods and all the gurus all the time. That who are you? Why should I worship you? Describe me. Like, so have the very open, like, and don't get scared that the God will get mad. No,
I
they will
have
never.
another question.
Yeah.
So if we are all coming from the same Atma, where do
Mhm.
the characteristics of us come from? So we are
Oh,
so different from each other, right?
I know. Look at the ocean again, right? Somewhere where the less water is there, the waves are not clear. It has like sand inside it. Sometimes there will be leaf. When you look at the water doesn't feel clean. But if you go inside the ocean, the waves there are so pure, so clean. So it's just a place like where you are born. Sometimes you have combination of good things, right, from that ocean. Sometimes the combination of bad things. If we understand these combinations of good and bad, right, and it's not in our hand, it's not in anyone's hand, so we will not discriminate anyone, right? We all are part of the same ocean. Somewhere the water was clean and somewhere the water was not that clean, right? There won't be any judgment. Judgment will go away, right? And the
Okay,
proud we have that I am so good, that proud will also go away,
okay, makes sense.
right? The water
Yeah,
is not same everywhere, right?
okay.
Yeah. I know it's a
And
different, yeah.
sorry, another statement you made is another question you posed while you were telling us is, did Atma come meet the body or did the body go meet Atma? What is the answer to that?
Nobody goes anywhere.
Mhm.
It's just the consciousness. You take out all the layers from yourself, you remove all the ego from yourself, and you are the Brahman after that. A
Right.
beautiful words is used for that thing. The beautiful word is, it's called Atmastha. The one, Atmast means the one who lives into the Atma, right? Who were Atmast? Maybe Tulsidas was Atmast, Ramana Maharishi was Atmast, right? Ramakrishna Paramhans, Vivekanand, they were Atmast. They used to live in that Atma. Why? Because they didn't had any other layers left. No layer left, right? Everything is gone. When everything is gone, then what? Then there is no difference between you and the pure consciousness, pure Brahma. The problem is leaving the ego and taking out the layers.
Right.
That Brahm, when that Brahm takes form, right? For our convenient, we give form to that Brahm. And there are so many gods then comes.
Mm, I have a follow-up comment right there. So
Yeah.
layers, we're talking about layers. One is obviously letting go and removing of our ego identity. What other
Mhm.
layers are there to
First,
become
first, so you have five body layers, right?
right? Uh-huh.
You are cleaning. What was that? The layers of body. Cleaning, jumping from this to other one, then to other one, then to other one. Then there are seven chakras. These are layers. Then there are so
Mm,
many layers in our mind which cover ourself, our ego, our belief system, our fears have so many layers, right? So many things are there, right? Our desires have so many layers. As much as you peel your desires, more and more and more comes out, more and more comes out. So these are all layers only, right? So many layers are there.
One question I also have, Tamanna.
Yeah.
Uh, so there, every in the universe there should be a source of energy, right? Whether we are one or we are different, but there should be one source of energy driving everything. So what is that one source of energy?
Brahma, right? It's Brahma.
So then if we give it any form, so then basically that is, whether I
You,
say it is Krishna or it is
yeah,
anything that people idealizes,
yeah,
so
yeah.
then everybody is basically going to that and coming from that. That's what we can say.
Yeah, yeah, we can say that. Only one thing is there, that's the Brahm, which is the source of everything, which is called Atma, right? Which is called Paramatma, right? Which is called soul. Everything is the same. It is called Satya also. Many of the Upanishad, they describe Atma as a Satya, that meeting with Satya. Or you can say self, right? We say the self-realization. What is self-realization? The self-realization is knowing about that Atma, when it works, when the kinetic energy, the Shakti comes into it, when it wants to create things, then the forms of the gods comes. I think there is a video of Lalita Tripur Sundari. I think in that video I have explained it very nicely. Pratibha, it's on my channel. Just see that
Okay, okay,
how it works.
okay.
So that source is called Atma, nothing else, Brahma. And it is omnipresent, right? They say that entire universe is inside that Atma. It is so big that how many universes are there? All the galaxies are inside that Atma, they say. And Vishnu devotees, right? Have you guys seen that the big picture of the Vishnu where we see that so many things on his body, the galaxies and everything in his bodies, right? That picture. The meaning of the Shloka 21 is, O Parth, how can a man who realizes this soul to be imperishable, eternal and free from birth and decay, slay anyone or cause anyone to be slain? So the because the Arjun had this dilemma, right, that I am going to kill people. So Krishna is making him understand that the Atma, which is free from everything, which is eternal and imperishable, right? The body is perishable, but the Atma is imperishable. Nothing happens to it. It never dies. That thing will why kill anyone? And who can kill the Atma? Right? How can that thing kill anyone and who can kill the Atma at the same time? So a person who realized that the soul is imperishable, eternal, eternal means what? Like it was there, and free from birth and decay. Decay means here death. It's not getting born and it's not even dying. That soul will never want to kill anyone or anybody cannot kill it. When everything is inside you, why will you want to kill anyone? And who can kill you? Right? If everyone is inside you, why will you want to kill anyone and who can kill you? Nobody can even kill you. Why do we kill people? Why do we say bad things to people? Because of our egoistic behavior, right? That's why we feel bad. We say bad things to people. And why does the fight happen? Because it hurts the ego. But here, when the Atma doesn't have ego at all, right? The ego is a human tendency, not a tendency of the Atma, not the tendency of the Brahm. So when it doesn't feel bad, nothing hurts it, then why Atma is going to kill somebody, right? When the action is done, something is done, the karma is there. Atma never does anything. It just stays, just remains. So here we need to understand that what Krishna want to tell the Arjun here, that the Atma never take part in any kind of action, It is not the doer and not an object of action. When it is a doer, then it will go and kill someone, right? And when it is an object, somebody can come and kill it. So it's not an object, it's not a doer too. Both the things are not Atma, both the things are not related with Atma here. The truth is that Atma is the center and the things are flowing, right? The things are flowing. So, Arjun, what can you do? You cannot stop the flow. Nobody can stop the flow. Only you can do, Arjun, that you can turn it into right direction. So, for the entire humanity, the people who were there at that time, Krishna is telling Arjun that you cannot do anything, you cannot change anything. Just you need to, this is the flow of the human coming, you need to give it to right direction. You cannot stop, you cannot kill everyone, you are not doing anything. Just giving them the right direction. Why? Because of the Duryodhana, the people were going in towards the wrong direction. Right? So nobody can do anything. If we are teaching something good, we are just giving a good direction. Now the Krishna again describes Arjun, who are not dharmic, right? The people who are not good, who are not good people. If you don't want to kill them, it's your choice. But then also you are not going to save them because they are not following dharma. So anyhow, they have to die. If you kill them in this war, that is good. If you don't kill them, there will be another reason for them to die. They have to die. So they can die now or they can die later. But this is the truth, they have to die. So whatever is necessary for you, that you have to do. Whatever is necessary to establish dharma against adharma, that you have to do. You cannot say that I will not do this. That is your duty that you have to do. So very enlightened people, the war doesn't mean them anything. Right? Who get affected with happiness and sorrow? The people who are not on the highest enlightenment state, they get affected with happiness and sorrow. But the people who are really enlightened, the grief and happiness doesn't affect them. So the war also doesn't affect them. If it's needed, it's happening. The beautiful answer Ramana Maharishi told, like one time, that there was a big famine going on and people were dying without food. Somebody came to him and told him that you are such a big saint and you are sitting and meditating here. Why are you not going and helping the people who are dying without food? Ramana Maharishi said that it's not my responsibility. Right? I am not the doer here. Something will be always be happening. Right? People have their way and people suffer by their things. Everyone doesn't have instant enlightenment. So God have given different path. Most of the time God gives you a path of lot of pain and sorrow. If you somehow try to come over it, then you will become enlightened. So everybody have their own journey. So why to help anyone? He said, let them suffer with hunger. Maybe they will understand that this body is not that important. Maybe there will be a breakthrough inside them, right? Maybe some truth they will understand and maybe they will be liberated next moment. So why to help anyone? This was Ramana Maharishi's answer, and it's always like big controversy goes with this answer. But nowadays I understand that what is happening, let it be. Why do we need to interfere too much in the God's will? Right? So that same way, the Krishna is telling that if you will not kill, somebody else will kill. So just do whatever is necessary, just do it. Then Krishna told Arjun again, so that the character of Arjun is given to you, right? This is your character, this is your job you have to do. You are not doing your part nicely. You are sitting here and crying. And you are saying that I don't want to take part in this war. You are not doing your work nicely. Look at Duryodhan here. Duryodhan has given the part of adharmic, right? He is not uh, dharmic, he's doing all bad kind of things. And look at him, how nicely he's doing his part. So think of this life, think of this entire universe like a circus or a play or a drama going on. Whatever part is given to you, do your part with 100% authenticity, right? Because you are not a doer here, just it's a movie going on. You are just taking part in that movie. You're not going to, you're not doing anything by yourself. For example, I can tell you, like if there's a two teams, right? One team is playing very nicely and the another team is not playing nicely. It's not that they played well and they lose. It's like they are not doing what they were supposed to do. So everyone who is watching, they get upset that this team is not playing well. When the two teams are playing very well and the one team loses, everybody has sympathy and everybody has that feeling, oh, they both were so wonderful. But one has to lose and one has to win. So Krishna told the same way to Arjun that it's just a game. One has to win and one has to lose. Just do your duty, participate 100%. And this is for all of us. Whatever roles we have been given, whatever things we have to do it 100%. Don't complain at all. Right? Don't complain, just do it. This is my duty in this circus. I have to do this. I am doing this. And then if you think and you will try to ask Atma, the pure Brahman, if you want to talk to them and ask them that is it okay in Kurukshetra war, I'm Arjun, is it okay for me to kill Duryodhan and all other people? The Atma, the pure consciousness, doesn't even care. It doesn't even care. It doesn't even matter to them. The supreme power, nothing matters to it. The Brahm never take part. It doesn't come into our day and day life. For day and day life, it has different deities we have. We talk to them, we ask them, but the Supreme never participate. It will be because it's eternal. Many times we know, right, that Brahmaji creates the entire creation, then the Shiva comes and destroys it. Many time it has happened in front of that Brahman. Many time. Many time the creations have made and the many time the creations have gone. So it doesn't even affect. It's a war or everything, but is happy. It doesn't even care because it's so big. So we need to understand all these things. The Brahman only cares when your ego is gone. When you leave your ego, when you become pure consciousness, at that time you become the eternal part of that Brahman. Before that, you have ego and what you are doing, it doesn't even care to it. And at that level, at that height, there is nothing else going on. Right? It's Advait, it's ultimate bliss, it's ultimate peace. There is nothing. So, this was the Shloka 21. Any questions in this one?
Yes.
Yeah, come.
So, you know, um, okay. So at one side, Ramana Maharshi said, "Hey, that's not my job to
Hmm.
go help,
Yeah.
people who are dying of hunger or famine." Right.
Hmm.
On the same note, you also said,
Hmm.
whatever your dharma is, whatever your role is, do it 100%. Right.
Yes. Yes.
Now, if on that day when this question was asked, if Ramana Maharshi decided, "Hey,
Hmm.
because I can help, I'll go help. So this is also my role." If he had decided that I'm going to do this 100% helping these people who are dying, then it would have become his role, or he would have given it his 100%. At that time he was decided that's not his role or his realm of things, right? So the reason I'm asking is, even today, there are
Hmm.
hundreds of choices around us. Yes, we are a mother, we are a wife, we are a daughter, but at the same
Hmm.
time, we could be, social worker. We could be somebody who volunteers. We could be a good neighborly person. So these are all the duties or roles we have taken up as a choice, right? Nobody is defining this is what your role is, these are the three things your role is, and do these three things 100%, don't touch anything else, right? Nobody is giving that manual when we took birth, right? So these are all the things, depending on where we live, depending on what is needed out there, depending on your interests, we go and sign up to do some of these things, right? So that's where I'm a little bit
Confused.
conflicted to understand,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. Very
right?
good.
Yeah.
So just understand it like that, that who is entitled to help? Who is entitled to help anyone? And
Whoever. Yeah.
many people come with this question. I want to help. Why do you want to even help? Did you help yourself first?
Mhm. Yeah, charity starts from home and from within. First, we have to help
No, no,
ourselves
no, no,
before.
not charity. Forget money. I'm not asking about money here.
No, I'm just
The
saying, like,
help.
whatever it is, we have to work on ourselves first before
Yes.
helping
Yes.
somebody, right?
Yes. When you work on yourself, right? It means what? That your center, you are in the center all the time, right? For Krishna's Gita, it is Sthiti Pragya. For from Gita, from Buddha, it is the middle path. Are you in the center first? Do you know how much help you have to do and how much is needed? Is your help clipping the wings of other people? If you understand that, if you are in center and you understand that how much is help needed, how much should I do, this much is only I have to do, otherwise I am invading other people's life or their privacy. If you have that understanding very clear, then go and help. And when you will have this kind of understanding, the first thing will come to you, it's somebody else's world, why I have to go in it. Right? We ask for charities, we say that go and do seva. It is basically to break down the ego, right? When you go and work free somewhere where you're not getting any recognition or you're not getting any money, it means you are leaving your ego behind. You are working something where nobody knows you, right? That's why we say go and do seva. But the real seva, it happens only when you are in the center. And your center should be very pure all the time, right? Before that, to break the ego, it is always said that go and help. So just go and help like that. Okay, I'm going and helping. Just don't think that, if you want to help, just go with the flow. If something is there, just do it without even putting your mind inside it. Slowly, when the intellect comes, the consciousness opens up, then you will understand that how much is needed, how much is not needed. And if I'm interfering too much in somebody's life, I'm getting the karmas back too. God made my path difficult. Okay, the God made my path difficult. God wanted me to get enlightenment very fast. So God made my path very difficult, that I will struggle and I will try to come out of that struggle and I will become enlightened. In my struggle, you came and give me money, food and clothes and house and everything. What did you do to my life? Right? You took away the chance of becoming enlightened from me. Right? So understand these concepts also. But for now, for right now, just go with the flow. If something is needed, just without thinking, do it. Don't even think that you are doing a seva. Right? If somebody is hungry in front of you, just feed it. If somebody needs some help, just go and do it like part of your life. The real seva happens very late in life, when you are that. Before that, you are most of the time interfering too much. If someone comes and interfere in your life and your house, how will you feel? Then why are you interfering in the God's house? Think like that also. Different views of thinking.